Alright guys, today we're going to talk about how to file crypto taxes with Coinbase, how crypto taxes work on Coinbase. This is going to be your full guide. So by the end of it, you'll know how to do crypto taxes not only with Coinbase, but likely with all other exchanges as well. So I've been dreading to do this video just because, like everybody else, I hate doing taxes, especially with crypto because all the regulations are so new, but we have to do them anyway. So this is going to be how to pay crypto taxes in the US because right now I am living in the US. So everything in this video is going to be related to the US market since the US market is basically the biggest market that Coinbase specifically serves. I know that Coinbase serves some other countries as well, for example, Australia, but I'm not sure what kind of forms are needed in Australia. So if you're watching this from Australia, this might not be relevant to you, but we're also using Coinbase, so you probably find the same exact documentations you need in the same sections if you follow this video. Now guys, I know that there's a lot of exchanges out there that you may be using to trade cryptos, but we're going to focus on Coinbase for today because Coinbase is basically like the biggest one in America. So that's what we're going to focus on for today. So if you are new to this channel or you're a returning viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, then please be sure to smash the like button and smash the subscribe button because that really helps push this video out to people who need it. And everybody needs to file crypto taxes. So you can do your part and help by doing those actions. Alright guys, I just gotta say that I am not a tax professional. I actually started hiring people out to do my taxes because I found it so much easier than doing my own taxes. So other than that, if you have other exchanges that you're using and you want me to do where to find your tax forms for those exchanges, just drop a comment in the comment box below and I'll take a look at them. If I do use those exchanges and I'm also getting my tax form from them, then I'll make a video on how to get your tax forms from those exchanges, and you can basically follow the same step that we're going to follow here in this video in order to get your taxes done. So if you are a crypto taxpayer, then you are required to report crypto payments, conversions, income, and sales to the IRS and state tax authorities where applicable. Now in the US, crypto is considered a digital asset. That means that it's going to be treated exactly like stocks, bonds, and other capital assets. Like these assets, the gains that you make on crypto are taxed at different rates. One is the capital gains rate and the other is income. It really depends on how long you have hold on to them. Now there's really two big taxable events: capital gains and income. For capital gains, it's kind of like selling crypto for cash or converting one crypto to another. And basically that's when at the time of conversion, when you converted that crypto, you're converting it at a higher price than what you bought it for. And lastly, we have spending crypto on goods and services. Now for income, on the other hand, what is considered income is when you receive crypto in exchange for goods and services, when you're getting paid in crypto, when you're mining, or when you're staking. Both are considered self-employment income. Hard forks, airdrops, and other rewards that you get from such things as like Coinbase Earn, that is going to be taxed as income. Now, non-taxable events includes buying crypto and holding it, donating crypto as charity for a qualified nonprofit, receiving crypto as a gift. So that's a kind of tax hack, because if you are in a high tax bracket, then what you could do is you can just gift that crypto. You could gift up to $15,000 worth of crypto to another recipient without paying taxes. And receiving crypto as the form of gift, you don't have to pay taxes on that too, apparently. Also, transferring crypto to yourself, that is also considered a non-taxable event. Now, the income from your job is usually post-tax. That means the tax has already been paid to the government because the government wants their money. They can't trust you on not spending the income that is owed to them. So what they do is they take the taxes from your paycheck. So you never see that income until you get your tax refund. But with things like earnings or income from Coinbase, from trading, for example, you don't pay taxes. You don't have taxes deducted from that. So when you report your earnings, you owe according to the income tax rate of the tax bracket that you're in. Now, if you held your crypto for more than a year, then you'd pay less taxes because that'll be considered capital gains than if you were to sell or trade that crypto within the year or less than a year, because that would be considered income. Like other investments, capital gains will probably add to your tax bill, whereas capital losses might make a reduction to the amount you will owe to the government. And here's just another reminder: the maximum amount of losses you can use to offset other income is $3,000. So if you have losses that add up to $3,000, you can write them off in your taxes as well. Alright guys, so let's talk about reporting and income. So basically, if you earned more than $600 in a year paid by an exchange like Coinbase, then this income needs to be reported to the IRS, and it gets reported as other income. And what you will see in your Coinbase tax page is that you'll see the forms under your IRS section. We're going to take a look at this in just a moment, so don't worry if this doesn't make sense to you right now. Both you and the IRS will get a form 1099 MISC, which is all the miscellaneous income stuff, and that's the key word here. This will be seen as income and not capital gains. All right, guys, so here we are on Coinbase.com, and if you go to your little profile here and click taxes, what that will open up is your taxes here. You'll be dropped here, and they have a little promo here for CoinTracker. You really should use CoinTracker because I use CoinTracker here to track exchanges like Coinbase Pro, Coinbase, Liquid, stuff like that, because the taxes here that you get, the forms that you get here are only for Coinbase.com. They don't actually track Coinbase Pro, so that's something you gotta take care of. But anyways, it shows all your estimated gains here, your miscellaneous income. See, I only had $18, so I'm not going to get a tax form or an IRS form. And here are your tax documents. So if you go here, click the all forms and reports, or if you click documents here, you'll get the IRS forms. Now, if you traded or made more than $600, you'll see a form here. I obviously didn't. I never did because I use Coinbase Pro instead. So you'll never see that here. Or I will never see that here. But here are your tax reports. You can generate a report if you want to, a gains and loss report in PDF, CSV format, Turbotax. So this report with your gains and losses can be used to file your taxes with Turbotax. So that makes it really easy. So you could just export this. If you generate it, you'll get the forms here, which you can download. And what I usually do is I generate the report. I download it and I send it off to my accountant because, like I said, I don't do my own taxes, but we will take a look at how this will work with Turbotax. I'll probably use another form, a 1099 that I do have that is crypto related, and show you how that works on Turbotax. So don't worry about that. With that said, I just want to point out the fact that you should really, again, use CoinTracker because they track all the wallets and exchanges that you use. You could see here that I have 2 exchanges, Liquid and Coinbase. And you can really consider Coinbase and Coinbase Pro 2 different products, so they're really 3 exchanges. And you can see that I also have a decentralized wallet here with ADA wallet that is not connected to any exchanges. That it's its own wallet. That is where I stake my ADA. So I'm going to drop the link to CoinTracker in the description and pin comment below so you can check it out. One last thing, guys, to be secure, make sure you have a VPN. If you're using or you're going on these sites like CoinTracker or Coinbase in the outside world, like public Wi-Fi at a Starbucks or something, make sure you have a VPN to protect yourself. If you're at home, not a big deal. You don't need to do that. I don't do that at home because I'm at home right now. But if you're outside, please get a VPN and protect yourself. And you get that with NordVPN. You can use my code CourseHackClub to get a big discount on it. But other than that, yeah, guys, make sure you take those actions. Use CoinTrackers, much easier. Use NordVPN for security because I'm really big on security. All right, so one last thing I want to touch upon is if you actually click download and open one of these reports, it actually looks like something like this. So I'm using my 2020 one because I didn't do anything with Coinbase on 2021. You can see that they have all these tracked, like Maker. This is from Coinbase Earn. So that really tracks your proceeds and things. And these are all things that you would probably pass on to your accountant. So just wanted to cover that before we go on. So like I said before, I got this 1099 MISC from Celsius instead of Coinbase. You do the exact same thing because Coinbase will give you a 1099 MISC as well, I believe. So we're over here on Turbotax and I already got this started. So if you're familiar with Turbotax, that's great. If you're not, then it's pretty easy to do. Once you get here, once you start your taxes, you'll probably get this page. And once you're at the tax home, what you want to do is you can pick up where you left off. You can click this, and where you might end up on is over here under the federal tab. In this federal tab, where you want to go is you don't want to go to stocks, cryptocurrency, mutual funds, bonds, other. It's not there where we need to go. You actually want to go to job. So go to job. So here is your income from form 1099 MISC. That is where you want to go. You could also find that by going to that little magnifying glass here and typing that in. So type in 1099 MISC and you can jump to the 1099 MISC section, which will bring you here. So it asks you, did you get a 1099 MISC? That is what we got. So click yes. So now it's just as simple as filling out forms. Who paid you? We're going to go to our 2021 1099 MISC, Celsius Network LLC. So we're going to put Celsius Network LLC. How's your payer's federal ID number formatted? It's formatted like that. And it is 87119. 87119-2148. So the box 3 is what we want to check. I made $1,000, $92.50. So pretty good in passive income. My form has other info in boxes 1 to 17. So if we go over here, it has VA here. We're just gonna put that under 16, and that's about it. So after that, check for the other boxes. You have other things in other boxes, you want to fill that in too, but that's all we have. We're going to click continue. A reason for 1099 MISC, interest payments, and click continue. Any of these uncommon situations, look at what applies to you. For me, none of these apply. Continue. Interest payments involve work that is like your main job. No, it doesn't involve work like my main job. How did you get income? Got in 2021. And did the interest payments involve an intent to earn money? So you could look at these examples, see if they apply to you, but you could basically go ahead and say no. It's passive income, so I just click no. Do you have another 1099 MISC? No. Continue. And then you add in your other 1099 MISC if you have any, like say from Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, maybe Gemini, any other exchanges that might give you a 1099 MISC. I don't have any more, so I'm going to click done. And that's it, guys. That's how you would put in your 1099 MISC on Turbotax. So use this as an example. Of course, file in the correct states. You could see that I was using a tax return for Alabama, where I lived before, but my 1099 was for Virginia. But this was all just an example. Use it for the state that you live in. Other than that, realize that I am not a tax accountant, so it's nice to get this done by an accountant because they can handle tax breaks for you and get you back more money. That's why I hire out professionals. If you are interested in knowing who my accountant is, then you can send me an email and I can shoot you a reference to them. Other than that, I really hope you learned something from today's video, got some value, learned how to do some taxes with crypto and Coinbase. If you did, then can I please just ask you for this one small favor to support this channel, and you can do that just by smashing the like button and subscribe button and checking out these other videos on cryptocurrencies and passive income. Other than that, guys, remember to continue working, continue building, and continue inspiring. See you next time.